As we continue celebrating Black Heritage Month and spotlight its rich history, tonight we're exploring a part of Black American culture that is growing in its significance and meaning across generations: line dancing. New and sometimes more complicated routines are joining staples like the wobble and the cha-cha slide. News 4's Tracee Wilkins takes a look at the history of line dance and its significance in this moment. Tracee?
Yeah, Erica, so many line dances. I had to learn some new ones to get the story done. Urban line dance is more than well-choreographed expression. For many, it's a form of Black joy, a call to community and alliance, an expression of unity, and sometimes in the face of an oppressive environment. And for many people of color, in that, it's also a form of resistance. As the sun sets on a chilly Thursday night in Morningside, Maryland, dancers are making their way into the VFW.
It's just a way to get away and do things and enjoy. You're not worrying about the light bill that's due. You're not worrying about work tomorrow because you're dealing with today.
This is the scene every Thursday. Line dancers from around the region come together to learn the latest routine and revisit some old favorite dances. Some come in spite of great adversity.
We have a lot of people, government workers, who have lost their jobs. But one thing about the line dance community, it's truly a community, and we look out for one another.
Deidre Seabrook is one of the many line dance instructors here. Others are everyday people who love the camaraderie.
Line dancing to me is like freedom.
On this night, the oldest dancer, 87. The youngest, 29-year-old Alexia Jones, an educator.
It don't matter who you are, where you are, what your level of dance level is. If you come, you will definitely be embraced.
With the growth of online platforms like TikTok, videos of urban line dances commonly go viral, with millions of people quickly learning and creating new steps to older R&B classics, creating a recent resurgence in urban line dance.
Turn it around, let's go.
We visited Howard University's College of Fine Arts to get a better understanding of the origin of urban line dance in America, which some historians trace back to enslavement and African and Caribbean influence.
It's always represented unity. It's always represented unified movement and thinking about keeping the community in line, keeping the community moving together as one.
Professor Raquel Monroe, Dean of Howard's College of Fine Arts, has written about line dancing.
And so when we think about it in terms of social justice, it refers back to the idea of how do we create community in this moment?
Here's a live look once again, downtown Atlanta.
When you'll see protests often, protests happening around the country at any given time, there might be folks as part of that protest doing line dances. And it is a way to demonstrate community. It's a way to keep spirits high. It's a way to demonstrate joy inside of struggle.
Joy inside of struggle. In December of 2024, singer 803 Fresh released Boots on the Ground. Its accompanying line dance spread quickly with millions of views on TikTok. As the newly elected president worked to quickly dismantle DEI and end federal careers that help sustain many Black families in the D.C. region, the idea of boots on the ground took on new meaning for many dancers, as if passionately popping their fans was political, was protest.
Line dancing is a democratic form because it provides access to folks with different capacities and interests and ages, races. So it, in and of itself, is a demonstration of democracy in motion.
Back at the VFW, I never learned boots on the ground. So I jumped in with some help from this community in dance.
Regardless of what is happening and who is in office and what things they are doing or not doing, God is always in control. He's number one. There's a time to cry, there's a time to dance. We're coming to dance.
You better have some fun.
Yeah, boots on the ground was more complicated than I expected it to be.
Was it really?
And I just had to tell them, like, look, guys, I didn't learn it yet. Y'all are going to have to teach me tonight. I'm behind on my line dances. But line dancing is just one example of Black joy as a form of resistance and self-preservation. Community organizers have also stressed the importance of investing in forms of self-care, social gatherings, supporting Black businesses, and reading Black authors. The National Museum of African American History and Culture's website called Acts of Black Joy demonstrations of resistance, resilience, and reclamation. All good reminders to keep moving as we move to the end of Black History Month. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Was it really? Yes.
To pick up on my line dancing. But
Okay.
the idea is that, look, there's a lot going on. It's a heavy time. There are a lot of things happening. But we can still laugh and we can still dance and we can still come together and move as one, and that's the lesson.
I think joy is the key word there. I smiled through that whole piece, and I think that's what's at the center of that. A great story, Tracee Wilkins. Thank you so much. I have seen the fans in my socials, and I was like, oh,
I left my
that's what
fans
that's
at
called.
home.
Okay,
I
for the
just
next
bought
time.
one.
For the next time.
Yeah, next time I'll have it.
Thank you, Tracee.